Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the English news from Djibouti channels. Here are the headlines of our edition tonight. The titles are: the President of the Republic received the prize of Champion of Somali Arts and Culture. On continental news, on national news also, new series of reforms announced by the Minister of Education. On continental news, a shoot marks 5 deaths and 21 wonders. Welcome if you join us. The President of the Republic's Excellency Mr. Ismail Omar Guelleh received an award on Saturday evening, the Champion of Arts and Culture of Somalia Prize, the highest distinctions awarded by the Somali Glamour Awards Limited, an organization rewarding the personalities noted for their positive action in favor of Somalia. The Somali Glamour Awards Limited is based on a number of criteria, including support for peace and stability in Somalia, mobilization for the benefit of the influence of Somali art and culture, and evidence of a commitment to the economic development of its country. Member of the government and parliamentarians of Kenya, a representative of the diplomatic and consular corps established in Kenya, as well as many other personalities were present at the media, arts, intellectual and business community took part in this award ceremony. Prize of the Somali Glamour Awards Limited is to the charge of the affair of our embassy in Kenya, Mr. Abdul Qadir Hussein Omar, that he had lost the immense honor to receive the prize to our President of the Republic, His Excellency Mr. Ismail Omar Guelleh. In a television statement, the Minister of National Education indicated that 2019-2020 school years is therefore the year of the implementation of revisit curriculum, textbooks and teaching materials, as well as education materials of the first year of basic education. He said that the content governed by the principle and the didactic, the pedagogical basis inscribed in a clear educational framework, while throughout in line with the global trends in the field of skills and innovation, a year beginning of progressive process and of revisions and experimentations of all programs and support of the basic education, which will continue until 2025, a process within a framework and a participatory and consultative spirit among to involve the educational and civil community as whole in order to contribute to the improvement of the program and those of the lesson learned. In the second part of his statement, the Minister of Education added that as part the preparation of the new school year of the 2019-2020, the cleaning and sanitation campaign for public school in the capital and interior region began on August 27 and will continue throughout the summer this week, within the support of the Djiboutian Army Forces and those of Italian soldiers. The Sea Prefecture of the region of RTD, the Mirjo, also gave the campaign of cleaning and sanitations of different schools. The tables were their work and the day implement of the Italian elements of the Italian military base were deployed very early Friday at the Demirjuk primary school. The objective of this campaign is to provide a healthy and pleasant environment of our young school children at the beginning of the new year that this promises to be imminent. It's clear that this young student is still on their way to implement the development and to be the example of the development of our country in the future. Indeed, as part of the preparation of the start of the school year 2019, the start of the country, the educational community of the locality of Asaila and the army forces of Djibouti have proceeded together yesterday morning. The school of Asaila, the cleaning and the cleaning operations like the other region and the capital of the country. The example painting renovation in Asaila school were carried out by the parents of the students at the school so that the student and teacher could return to a pleasant and clean environment. Some parent interview expressed satisfaction with the assignment of the newest teacher. The inspector of the Dikhil and the sub-prefecture of Asaila, Mr. Musa. A final contingent composed of 140 Djiboutian pilgrims returned yesterday in the afternoon the capital after making the pilgrim to Mecca, which, remember, forms the fifth pillar of Islam. Before arriving at Humble International Airport, the pilgrims were taken to the city of Jeddah, where they took a flight to Djibouti. They were greeted on their way down by the Minister of Muslims Affairs, Culture and Waqf, Mr. Momin Hassan Barre, and the senior official from his department. In all, some 1,400 Djiboutians made their pilgrims this year. The Minister of Muslims Affairs, Culture and Welfare, in collaboration with the airport authorities, has indeed implemented the conditions to the comfort of the pilgrims everywhere they went in order to fulfill the religious duty. In a statement made by the Minister of the Waqf, Mr. Momin Hassan Barre held the effort made by the organizer to allow Djiboutian pilgrims to fulfill the fifth pillar of Islam in good conditions. He added that managing about 1,500 people is not an easy task. I congratulate the member of the organizing committee, the official of Air Djibouti Airlines, the national media, and especially our pilgrims who perform their Hajj with dedication and discipline, said the Minister of Muslims Affairs, Culture and Waqf. All the provisions have been put in place by my department, including quality, logistics, and continue and other facilitations to make easy all the pilgrim. Closing of the 20th African Games in Morocco Saturday, the Prince Moulay Abdullah Stadium hosted the closing ceremony of the 20th African Games in Rabat, capital of the Kingdom of Morocco. After 2 weeks of competitions, African Games, which brought together 54th of African nations and several African athletes, ended in a festive atmosphere, as they were a moment of blooming African youth delegations from the 54 countries participating in the 20th African athleticism. Ali Sabih, the Ali Sabih Dr. Absir Regional Hospital recorded an overall increase in business for the third quarter of 2019, covering all region of the south. This level 3 hospital has lived up in its progressively by successfully completing the reception and treatment of patients and effectively meeting these additional demands due to population growth in the capital of Ali Sabih region. With a modern technical platform, the Ali Sabih Regional Hospital is a technological flagship that offers quality services in terms of hospitalization, laboratory analysis, and even the operating and the other treatment. Is with a great sadness and sorrow that we learn the death of two persons. The first, Hamadou Mohamed Moussa, commander of Djiboutian Navy at the military hospital. The late Hamadou Mohamed left behind him 9 children and may the Most High grant him mercy and welcome him into his eternal paradise. Inna lillah wa inna ilayhi raji'un. The second this was about Hibo Muhammad Hassan, occurred yesterday to the hospital of Al-Rahma after a long disease. The late born in 1976 leave behind her a number of family, including 5 children. May the Most High grant her mercy and welcome her into his eternal paradise. Inna lillah wa inna ilayhi raji'un. And now let's move to the continental news, where deadly attack near Lyon. According to the latest assessment, 1 person was killed and 8 other wounded, including 3 seriously. Saturday, August 31st, an attacker was arrested and placed in custody. Another man is wanted by the police without certainty for the moment on his involvement, say the prefecture. No information has filtered on the motive of the attack by the judicial police of Lyon. Is seized for the moment of the heats of assassinations and attempt assassinations. Here we arrive at the end of this news edition. Thank you for watching us. Goodbye.